shout out Only Koga, who's in the building right now. We
Yes.
get all our news and notes from Only Koga on Instagram. He's always got funny stuff on there, funny comments, and he really keeps you up everything up to date that's happening around Columbus, Georgia. Only Koga is the place for that. All right, let's keep moving forward and keep going on. Also, CNAW2news.com. We also are proud to be the exclusive sports provider for them. We appreciate all our social media partners and everyone that is helping us bring the exposure to these athletes. But special shout out to my guy Jerry and Only Koga for actually being in attendance here today. It means a lot to me, man. And let's continue moving forward. Great job by Chris Gates, MVP. Rick Beach talking county sports. And now it's time for Columbus High.
Yeah, we have got this.
That is not how you're supposed to come in. And welcome back here. You're supposed to do your PA voice.
Oh,
because
boy.
you just came from a tryout with the Columbus Clinkstones. Clap it up for tryout himself.
Yeah.
Richard Oldest. Richard, let's talk about Columbus, man.
All right, well, we've got Brad Casper. He is the boys soccer coach, defending 3A state champions. And I'm excited about talking about the soccer program. And, you know, we are the official live streaming company for Columbus United FC and Fountain City FC, which several of his players play for those teams. So I'm excited about that as well.
Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and throw it to him, Coach Casper. First question is, how long you been at Columbus High? How long you been involved in the game of soccer? And you won't even go back to your playing days, where you played, and what got you this opportunity now, man?
Well, I've been at Columbus High. This is my 9th year now as a teacher, 8th year as a coach. First as the head coach, though. I served as the JV coach for the past 7 years. Soccer-wise, I grew up playing here in town. I played at Rothschild Middle School,
Nice.
and then concluded my playing days after middle school, went on to Carver High School, CSU, and then became a teacher shortly thereafter.
Awesome, man.
Coach Casper, you're defending state champions. That was in 3A. Now you're in 2A in a new region with 7 of the 8 teams in the region from Muskogee County. What is the expectations going into this season and bump it down a classification? And how's the season gone so far? What's the region looking like?
Well, so far the season's going good. We're 8-2, and our two losses came against some really competitive teams. One last week against the defending 5A champs, McIntosh, who is now 8-1 on their season. They're always a tough team. They were national champs just a couple years ago. So we were going into it as the underdog. I wish it was a little bit of a closer result, but overall our season's going well. We're undefeated against local teams, region and non-region. We're expected to win region. We're the favorites to win region. And really and truly, I'm hoping to make another deep playoff run and bring home another championship.
Coach, who are some of your key contributors for this year's team and trying to get you back-to-back in 2 different classification state championships, man?
Well, we lost a lot after last year. Coach Torres, who was our head coach last year, went on to coach at Parkview. We lost 10 seniors, 8 of which started last year. They went on, 5 of them playing at the next level. We had Ryan Collins as our goalkeeper last year. He's back this year playing forward for us. He recently just signed to play D1 college soccer at Mount St. Mary's, and he's also playing for Columbus United. Then I got Will Mason, who's my team captain, one of my team captains, playing back at center back for me again this year, and Christian Bussey, who's playing center back as well as a returning starter. This year we've had Gabe Perez step up. He played quite a bit of goal for us last year. He's playing in goal for us again this year. And then we've had quite a few young players actually step up and step into the roles. And we're just trying to work out the last few kinks to make a strong run.
Awesome, man.
Coach Casper, the girls' coach is led by their coach, Coach Lovin. I know. Do you have any joint practices with the girls' team? And just a brief synopsis on how they're doing, because I know that they play before you guys in most matches.
Yeah, I've watched most of their matches. Coach Lovin's got a strong program. The girls have only lost 1 game so far this season. They actually won their game against McIntosh last week in PKs, which is always good to see. It's the first time they beat McIntosh since 2018. They are poised to make a great playoff run again this year. Hopefully they can bring home the first ever girls state title this year.
Coach, now you're stepping in as the head coach. You talked about Coach Torres leaving. What did you learn from him, and what are you trying to implement in your own right for your program now as the leader of the Columbus Blue Devils?
Well, Coach Torres was the head coach, but we always worked together very closely. We discussed everything, made sure we were always on the same page.
Right.
So really and truly this year, I just kind of stepped up and tried to continue what we've been trying to implement for the past 8 years together.
Awesome.
So,
And I want you to talk about Coach Daniel McCoy and Coach Mathis, your ADs that help y'all be successful. You got to have good admin. You got to have people that believe in your vision and they'll allow you as a head coach to be successful.
well, they just step back and just tell me that they trust my decisions and that as long as I think everything through, just go with my gut and lead my team the way I see best fit.
Richard?
Coach, you're currently 7-2 on the season, 2-0 in region play. You played some tough non-region opponents, like you mentioned, but in this new region, playing teams like Jordan, Shaw, Hardaway, I mean, they got some good teams in here. What's the expectations? Obviously, what are you looking forward to most about playing in this region?
Really and truly, not having to travel as much. The past few years have been travel intense. It's nice not to have to travel as often. It's nice to see the local talent and see how the game has progressed here locally.
Right.
As each school has gotten a little stronger over the years. But other than that, the expectations is we're going in to win it. So.
Well, Coach, good luck this year. Excited. We've already gotten one Columbus High match already.
Yeah, they played Pacelli.
When they played Pacelli. We're going to be getting several more here for the rest of the season. Good luck, and we're looking forward to your success this year.
Thank you for having me.
That is Coach Casper. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to go to Russell County, then Brook Zone here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.